lastly, I think this is something that I find is really fun to talk with kids about in this whole concept of relating the Old and the New Testament, helping them unpack it in their faith. It's just that God is a speaking God. Like, we've seen him speak in every epoch of history. He has clearly spoken, first through the creation, then through the prophets, and finally through Jesus himself. And so one of the things I think in that, we see how, and I think it was Jacob who mentioned this last night, and I was like, oh yes, this is like a perfect tie-in. But we see in the garden that Eve focuses on what she can see in front of her, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. She focuses on that instead of on what she's heard, which is through, I think we can say, through Adam. The word has been spoken to Adam and then relayed to her. But God has spoken directly to them and given them his word. And yet Adam and Eve focus on what they can see with their eyes. And how true is that for our students as well, that, we have the word of God. He's spoken to us in all of these ways. And yet how much easier it is to focus on the idols before us. And so you can start to see how some of these themes are just so poignant for our kids, how they can really relate. And I think this is what attracted me to the Old Testament, is that the stories bring to life like our real life experience living in the world.